because I don't know what it is. It's exciting. It's to just see a bunch of these games being announced. It's like this big crowd that's there. You know, it's really cool. Now, for me, I didn't care about most of the game. There's only like 2 or 3 games that were kind of interesting to me that were announced. Which I usually watch the Xbox ones on, the Xbox ones. Well, I usually watch them on, they come on Fuse. There's like some years where they came on Spike, but now they mostly come on Fuse on TV. And it's kind of cool to watch. You know, the whole live thing. I mean, you hardly get a pee break because because it's commercial free and it lasts like almost 2 hours. And here we go.
Excuse me. I think I just blew another vacuum tube.
Should I have a look?
My word! You young people are so fresh these days. Oh, don't feel bad. I guess I'm just old-fashioned about that sort of thing. Did you know that I've been with Gadgetron since the beginning?
So you sell these gadgets?
Darling, they sell themselves.
Like how she's just a bigger version of the help desk lady that, you know. But yeah, she's my friend now, bro. Anyway, yeah, yeah. There's the Rhino 2. You can tell it costs quite a bit. The reason it costs 1,000,000 bolts in this one is because, oh yeah, and these all cost 0 because I have save data from and you know, all those weapons on in the first Ratchet and Clank, which it also applied to the PS2 version as well. But yeah, the Rhino 2 costs 1,000,000 because that is the equivalence of getting that is the equivalence of getting you still have to buy the ammo, but it's about the equivalence of getting 150,000 bolts in the first game, so that is about the equivalence of it. So yeah, I mean, all these weapons pretty much work the same. You know, you got this that can do that, and you got the Visibomb. You can do this. Still pretty fun to do. But these weapons in this galaxy, in this game, are pretty weak. I will say that right now. These weapons are pretty weak in this game. But in the third game, as you can imagine, there are weapons that you get that come from this game, and they are extremely powerful. So they kind of kept a story there. It's like, okay, the weapons that were made in this galaxy are a lot more powerful than Gadgetron's in Ratchet's galaxy. Okay, so we're almost done with upgrading this, but first we're going to do a certain thing. But before we do the certain thing, ladies and gentlemen, I shall return. Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. I just had to do some important things. And in fact, I'm going to unmute the TV now. I had to mute it because the sound was like...
Hey, who let you in here? Get lost before I flatten your robot into a hubcap.
Touch him, and it's Plasma City!
Oh gosh, you didn't have to yell. Why did you have to yell?
Hey man.
I can't hear you. La 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 la. Only the little guy.
Sir, it is okay. We are your fellow desert riders.
You are? So you understand my sensitivities?
Absolutely, sir. We just came here to race.
Well, you can borrow my Bluebell, so long as you're gentle. She just needs a few repairs.
Hang in there, my brother. Bluebell is in good hands.
This guy's really great. But yeah, the reason I had it muted was because like this sound on this, I got a slightly different monitor or TV for my monitor. And it's like the same type of TV, except for some reason, whenever it's paused and stuff like this on games like this, it'll make this sounds like, you know, that kind of thing. So it kind of gets on my nerves, basically. Sometimes these races right here can actually be pretty hard. But I do love these a lot better than the hoverboard races. I mean, these are much better. I mean, it gets pretty hard still, but you know, once you know what to do, it's pretty easy. It's more of a thing for if you try to do other challenges, that's when it gets a little bit harder. Let's see. Come on. Whee. See, like, because eventually you get to just keep on having these turbo things. And if you know the track pretty well, like I do, you can get through it pretty fast. You know, I just missed one back there, so I may possibly, yeah, just hold turbo the whole time, and then, let's see. Come on. Yep, I'm going so fast that the ones who are in last place, I'm passing up now. I'm just sort of concentrated so I don't, because if you do run into a wall, you do blow up and it can set you back a little far. Let's see. In terms of the other racers, not, you know. Let's see, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just spouting sounds so that, like, I don't know. Anyway, I won. Look how much longer it's taken the others to get here. See how long it takes right here for the other people, the other racers to come. Yep. Many seconds later.
Great racing, buddy. Here, take this helmet so the guys know you're one of us.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-oh. Incoming message from the boss. Attention all Thugs for Less employees. First of all, whatever slug brain's been eating all the choo-chee bars in the break room, better quit stuffing his face, or else... Hey, turn those lights off! It's bad feng shui. Next, our space rendezvous point has been moved to, and listen up, knuckleheads, the Felsen system in Sector 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you're no good with numbers, find a buddy to help you. Lastly, the company picnic is this Sunday. And don't forget to bring your own juice this time. Hey! I saw that, Cletus! You just earned yourself a write-up. Don't worry. The boss only yells because he loves us.
Yes, sir. I do feel his affection.
Did you see that broadcast?
Not really.
We should scope out that rendezvous point.
Yes, we might intercept some stray transmissions.
It's really funny to see that scene in where he's like, "Great racing, buddy," and like when you have this cheat in where you can make all their heads pretty big. So it's just like the way he looks, like, because his head is huge and his mouth, like his jaw went out pretty far. So it's just really funny to watch for some reason. Let's see. Alright, let's keep going. Actually, let's do some of those other challenges for the with the hoverboard race thing. See if we can do any more of those challenges. I may do like a couple. Couple more. Let's see. Challenge 2. Oh yeah, this one you have weapons. And there we go. Although they can throw you off a little bit. And obviously you earn like bolts and stuff if you can do this. I'm gonna hang on to this for now. This weapon. Never mind. I got a new one. That's because I had extra ammo, so yeah. I'm not gonna try to do too many of these because they do get a little hard. It is a race, and you know. So kind of like, I think I may have mentioned this before. Maybe in a UTG video where me and Corey played Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing on the 360. So I think the reason why I didn't really enjoy Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed as, like, in some regards, as much as the first one, Sonic and Sega Racing. I think the reason is because I didn't like the progression system, like as in, I didn't like how you had to unlock everything. Like in the first one, you just have to keep earning what they call Sega Miles, and eventually you'll get the prize. Or you can earn enough to unlock characters, tracks, and stuff like that, music. And that's another thing, you can customize the music in that one. Now, in Transformed, while the gameplay is better and it's more unique, in some ways, it's better. The way you have to unlock everything is ridiculous. Now, if it was a single player only, or it's like a game that like where you didn't unlock stuff for multiplayer and it was just stuff you unlocked for single player, that'd be a little different. But this is stuff that you might want to play with your friends and you want to unlock stuff. Well, you have to do it by their progression system, which can get really ridiculously hard and tedious. That's the thing I didn't like about it. And I know some of you might say, well, you just gotta get good. Well, no. They should have had it to where, like, okay, it does get a little tedious to have to, the way you have to unlock everything in Sonic, and also, oh shoot, I could have gone that way. It does get a little tedious of how you have to unlock everything in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. And you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and quit this. I'll come back to it some other time. I feel like I'm gonna get irritated. Anyway, I know some of you might want to watch it, but anyway, but yes, Sonic and All-Stars Racing, like the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, you just have to, like I said, it gets a little tedious, but there's also an add-on where you can buy everything without having to use the Sega Miles. I'm not sure what that does trophy-wise or achievement-wise, but yeah, that's kind of cool. Let's see, hold on. Cutscene.
We are under attack.
Can't outrun them. Let's hope these weapons work.
Anyway, but yeah, like, yeah, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, there's an add-on. So, say if you just want to play with your friends and, just want to race around in a Mario Kart clone, you got, you have it, it's easier to unlock for the most part. It's slow, but it's easier to unlock it that way, just to kind of unlock, keep racing until you have enough coins to unlock a character, a track, and, all that stuff. But, when it comes to, but like in Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, They're like, no, you have to do it this way. We're not going to put on any add-ons to be able to unlock all the characters, you know, if you just want to play with your friends and have more characters and tracks unlocked. That's the thing I didn't like about, you know, about that game. It just became way too, you know... Now, because the gameplay is pretty good, I did, you know, because it was more unique and stuff, that's why I say it's equal to me. It's kind of equal to the first one for me. But both are pretty fun. I just like the progression system in first one better than this, you know. It's like, I know you could say, like, well, like, I like the inclusion. I do like the inclusion of having... Would you stop shooting at me? I do like the inclusion of having like a career mode, I guess. So it's not a story mode, it's a career mode. I think the new Sonic Racing game is supposed to have a story mode. I do like how they have that. So it gives like if you're only by yourself, you do have something to do. You have a lot of stuff to do. But it's just the fact that this one's quite a bit harder without any new... Oh, look at this.
You have found a nanotech boost. Nanotech boosts instantly increase your maximum nanotech capacity.
Yeah, which is pretty good. I think it stays with me now since I got it. There's one ship left. I do have a map down here, so I know where it's at. There we go. And then there's a second wave, though. But you can mostly see all the missiles coming, so you just gotta get out of the way. Let's go clean. Okay. Let's see. So you do get upgrades to these weapons. Like, you get up to 4 weapons altogether. Well, 5 if you include this unlimited ammo one. You know, your standard stuff. Yeah. It's like, this is part of why I love this game. It's just like, it has so many gameplay features and it's really fun. Like, there's replay value to the third game in the fact that it has multiplayer. Not exactly the best multiplayer, but it's still kind of cool that you have it there. I mean, obviously not in the Vita version, but for some reasons. But, actually I don't know what those reasons are. It seems like they could have, and it's not like the Vita doesn't have the capabilities of having multiplayer. You gotta have another person to have another Vita, but still. Sony made a lot of mistakes with the Vita, as in not marketing it very well, not trusting it very well. They just kind of threw it out there and say, okay, whatever, here's our thing. But supposedly, Sony's not giving up on the portable scene yet. And I don't know if they mean like they're going to mobile, or if they mean like they are, I don't know if they mean that, or if they mean they're going to be making another handheld system. I don't know how wise that would be if they actually did that, but like I said, I don't know for sure if that's the case. Oh my gosh, stop shooting at me! Stop shooting at me! I'm almost dead! Get dinner! No, 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 no. Stop, stop, stop. Okay. We're good. Let's get a little, you know.
Oh, yeah, I've got mad skills. Mad yeah. A difficult challenge, but one that a trained commando...
Hold on. I'm intercepting a transmission.
For the 5th time, I have a collect call to Thugs for Less from a Mr. You Are Gonna Die. Will you accept the charges?
You are gonna die.
I'll take that as a yes. Thank you.
You idiot.
Uh-oh.
I'm paying top dollar for your protection, and your moron employees are off at some picnic.
Hey, that was a bonding exercise.
They're not! I'm at the pickup point now. If your men aren't here pronto, you can kiss this contract goodbye.
Oh yeah? Well, you can kiss your, you know what I mean. Dang it.
Did you trace that?
Coordinates locked in. We are headed there now.
Let's try a new chat. Actually, let's do that another time. I may do it off screen. I don't know. But this could be the last of our. Once we come here, yeah, I think I'll wait for a different part for this planet.
So, how's the reception out here?
We have sports, weather. Ooh, the Science Channel.
Keep going. Whoa, what's that?
The man, the myth, the legend, the loser. Captain Quark, once the idol of everyone in the galaxy, has finally hit rock bottom. After his humiliation at the hands of Ratchet and Clank, Quark sold bogus merchandise he claimed were Gadgetron products. But a key defect in this product, the Personal Hygienator, caused severe irritation in sensitive body areas and alerted authorities to Quark's scam. Behind the Hero will return after these messages.
Well, that explains a lot.
Yes, I suppose it...
All this time, my Personal Hygienator must have been causing that itch.
Anyway, we should be at our destination shortly.
Dear Lord.
Too late again.
We always seem to be a bit late. Why is that?
Well, let's check this place out and find out where he's headed.
Anyway. Well, ladies and gentlemen, wait for it to save. Join me next time as we play more of Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. And until next time, like these videos if you want to, subscribe if you want to, and you'll hear me next time.